Hey yo, what is up everybody, Chuck here, and Merry Christmas Eve, I think that's right, and welcome to another Pokemon Go Top 10 Rare Sightings video. And once again, we have a bunch of amazing sightings in today's video, so thank you guys very much for sending them in. Before we get into the video, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be following a bunch of you guys on Twitter as kind of like an early Christmas present for all of the support you guys have given me over the past couple months. All you have to do is follow me and tweet at me. Link to my Twitter will be in the description of this video. Let's get into it. Now, kicking off the countdown at number 10, we've got a sighting from Corinne. Now, Corinne may be a cheater, but I totally understand. It's cold outside. Not many people want to go and walk in 0-degree weather to try and catch a bunch of Pidgeys. I understand. But because it wouldn't be fair to everybody else, I'm going to give you number 10, Corinne. But what makes this sighting so cool is that while Corinne was in pursuit of one epic Pokemon, she stumbled across another. While trying to track down that Blastoise in the bottom right-hand corner, she stumbled across a Lapras. What a pleasant surprise. Awesome sighting, Corinne. And on to number 9, we've got a sighting that features 4 perfectly purple Pokemon, and that's way too many P's, so we're just gonna get right into it. Declan sent this sighting in of a Gengar, a Nidoking, and an Aerodactyl. And finding a Gengar in the wild after the Halloween event is pretty rare in itself, but with the other 2 Pokemon, very cool. Thank you for sending it in. Let's get on to number 8. Next up, we've got a sighting from NHL, and he seems to have stumbled across a pretty cool nest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Onix. God, I can't wait for Steelix. And a Slowbro. God, I can't wait for Slowking. All at one time. Thank you very much, NHL, for sending that in. God damn, I can't wait for Generation 2. Moving right along to number 7, we got a sighting sent in by Mick, or Mike, or Mitch. I really have no idea. But a couple of cool Pokemon from 10K Eggs, a Vileplume, a Hitmonchan, and a Dragonite. Thank you very much, Mitch, or Mick, or Mike, for sending that in. Appreciate it. On to number 6. Now, we had a really similar sighting to the one you're about to see that took number 1 in the countdown a couple weeks ago, and it was absolutely incredible. It was probably the best sighting I have ever seen. This one was almost there, but not quite. Sent in by Wyatt on Instagram, there are 2 Tauros, a Dragonair, and a Dragonite. To find a Dragonite in the wild is crazy. To find a Dragonair in the wild is pretty crazy. To find them both together, very cool. And moving on to number 5, and at number 5 I got an interesting story to tell. So as I was going through all the sightings that were sent in, I stumbled across a message from Joseph, and Joseph said he came across a really cool sighting in a town right next to where I live, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I look at it and it features a Pokemon that I've never seen in the wild before. So I asked Joseph, where did you find him? And it turns out this spawn happened literally blocks away from where I live. So if you guys want to see me go hunt down this Pokemon and vlog it, leave a comment below. Here's the sighting sent in by Joseph of a Squirtle, a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, and a Lapras. Now, I don't know exactly where this is yet, but I will find out, and I will find him. Thank you very much, Joseph. And on to number 4, we've got a sighting from Brendan on Instagram. Now, this could have made the countdown for funniest sightings, but I think it's more rare than it is funny. A Snorlax and a Venusaur literally inside of each other as a party hat Weedle watches from afar. Brendan, incredible sighting. I don't know how you guys get this lucky. This game's been out for 5 months, and I still have never seen anything nearly as good as number 4 in one of my countdowns. What am I doing wrong? Now on to number 3, and we've got another case of people who make an Instagram account and don't include their first name anywhere. Not in their name, not in their bio, nowhere. So we have to call you rude. But at least you had a pretty cool sighting. Lots of variety here. A Jinx, a Mr. Mime, who I feel would make a pretty good couple. You know what I mean? They both have their hands in the air. They'd be good dancing partners. A Porygon and a Blastoise. Pretty cool to see them all together, so thank you very much, rude. Now at number 2, we've got a sighting that when I first saw, I was like, fake, photoshopped, delete. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are gonna think it's fake as well, but trust me, it's not. Jarvis encountered a wild Snorlax, but not only that, look in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. You'll see the 3 nearby Pokemon, a Magmar, a Venusaur, and a Snorlax. To see those 3 Pokemon on your nearby list is absolutely shocking. What's even more shocking is the fact that those were the only 3 Pokemon. That's right, Jarvis literally only had a Magmar, Venusaur, and Snorlax on his nearby and sightings list, and I think that's the most impressive part. So thank you, Jarvis. Congratulations on number 2. Drum roll, please. In at number 1, we have a trio of absolutely dominant Pokemon. This week's number 1 spot goes to Steven with an Arcanine, a Muck, and a Dragonite. 3 incredibly powerful Pokemon to use in gyms and battling. So Steven, congratulations on the 3 Venonats. Awesome sighting. I appreciate you sending that in, and thank you everybody who sent in your sightings. Remember, you can send them in on Twitter or Instagram. I'm also going to be following a bunch of you guys who follow me tonight on Twitter and tweet at me. Links to my Twitter and Instagram will be below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you're new here, you like Pokemon Go, make sure to subscribe. It's worth it. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.